Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a database, um, create table in the database, insert information into the tables, and using the select query to retrieve data and use the union select query. Let's get started. So to get started, I'm going to use MySQL to connect to the um, database. So I use dash root for user, user root. H is for the IP. I use dash capital P for ports. The default MySQL ports is 3306, but we can set like we can set up other ports for it. So in that case, have a different port set up, and dash P for password. So put in the password, got an error. So this error is saying that the server does not support SSL and it is set to true. So if you're having any, if you put in comment like this one and we have an issue, we can always do MySQL dash dash help. So in my case, it's because the server verify certification is set to true. That's why it's getting the error. I can add that to says I can add that to equal false, and it's not gonna check the server certificate. Now if I can, and now I'm connected to the database, Maria database. So to list the database, we can use command show databases. Oh, one command show, not shock. Show databases. It will list all the database that are available. Those are default. You don't have to worry about those. Now let's create the databases. Let's create two databases. We're going to create database to create a database, and we're gonna name it store. So now we create a database store, and let's create another one. We create database. What was the other one I had in the video? We're going to name it staff. Okay, so create database staff. So always use the semicolon at the end to tell her this is the end of the query. So now if we do show databases again, we'll see the two databases we just created, staff and store. So let's say now if we want to use one, let's say we want to use store and we want to make some changes in store. So we use store, and now we are connected to the store database. You see the difference? Before it was set to none and now it's set to store. That means we are using the store database. So now let's say if we want to create some tables in the store database. So what we'll do is you create table users, right? And we want to add some data in the users table. So we use add ID, INC for integers, comma, and then we want a username column, sure, 100. So the 100 main, it's set to string of 100 character each. So 100 character for the username, and then password, same thing. And 100 characters. Then we close it. And now the table is created. So if we do show tables here now, we can see the users table. But there's nothing in the users table. So if we do select star from users, then it's empty. So now let's add some data to the users, to the users table. We do insert into users. So we have three columns. We have the ID, we have username, and then we have password. And what value we want to put. So we use value. And then let's say for ID, we want ID to be 1. We want a username admin. Yep, that's good. Admin. And then for the password, we want password to be, what did I have in the other video? Let me check again. Okay, so we want password to be admin pass 123. Okay. Oops. You see, that's what happened because I forgot to end the query. It sent me to a line like I want to put in the query. So let's put in semicolon, and the query is in the table now. So now if I do select star from users, then now I can see that we have the admin and password in that table. So let's add more. Let's add more. Let's add the two other users. See, now I got an error. What is the error? So as you can see, if we read the error, it says you have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual that is correspond to your Maria DB server, and the error is near this. So the error is near the password. So it tells us. And looking at this, I can see where the error is. The error is, well, first I have a semicolon, and second I forgot to put the apostrophe. So let's fix this, and then we put the apostrophe, and it's good. So whenever we get an error, then we get an error message that tells us what the error is. Okay, and then I just put the comment in to put. Oops, I messed something up. Right here. There we go. So now if we do select star from users, then we have 3 rows and and users table. Okay, so let's say now let's run some comment. Let's see if we only want to see one line. So if we do select star from user limit 1, it will only return one line, as you can see in the screen. So let's say like we only want to see admin. I'm gonna say where username is equal to admin. There we go. So if we do not want to see admin, we can put where username is not, remember, it's not equal to admin. Then we get the two other result. So, and let's say, remember we use the like command. So let's say we want to say where username start with A, and we only got one. And let's say we want a username that end with N. Let's see. Yep. So that's start with N. I want end with N. So I want the percentage sign, the percent before N. There you go. And we have DB admin and admin because they both ended with N. Okay. So now remember we talked about union. How do we combine two tables? So let's say we have the now let's go over union query to combine two tables. So let's change. Let's change the database. So we change the database to the staff database we created earlier. So now let's go over let's create two tables in that database. So we're gonna create table. Howdy, what the comments to save some time. So let's create two tables, right? We're gonna create a table name order. So it's the same thing as the other one. Create table. Let's name this one. I guess new order is fine. So create the table new order, and then it's the ID integer, the name, limit to 100 characters, address, city, and zip code. And then let's create another table and name it. Come on, stop. All right, and name this other table. What is this thing doing? And okay, so and name this one order. Okay, so now let's insert. Have this right here. Let's insert some data into new orders, and then let's change this a little bit, and let's add some. Say here city Miami, and let's change the address to. All right, fast lane. I'm making things up, and then let's name Joseph Jew, an ID of 1. Okay, to save some times, I've gone ahead and um, put data on the put insert users all information into the orders table. So now, oh, not show, select. So now we have two tables. So we have orders, and then we have new orders, both with information in them. So now, how do we combine them? If we want to combine these two tables together and get like just one list with the name, address, city, and zip, and the ID, let's say we only want the name, address, city, and zip. So we're gonna use the select query and the union query to combine those two together. So if we do select name, address, city, zip, and from orders table, and then we used union select, and we do the same thing for the other table, city, zip, from new orders, and we got data from orders table and then the information from the new orders table combined one. Let's say we want to get all the columns. We can do select star from orders, and then we do union select star from new orders, and we get everything back. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you.